Hello everybody, my name is Luchara, and this is Mad Games Tycoon 2. Currently working on new handheld, Luchara Go, my first handheld. Working on Biplane Battle 3, that is an action game, I believe. My second development team is not doing anything right now, so let's change that. Let's give them something to do. Game update for Viking Plunder? Sure. Action is the trend. You'd think this would be selling better, actually. Must not be a very good game. Marketing is not currently doing anything. Maybe do a demo for Driving Simulator. That'd be the only thing we could possibly do a demo for. We could start doing pre-release special marketing for this, but I'd like to wait a little bit longer till it's a little closer to release, just to make sure the stuff succeeds, right? Because if we put out a demo and if the game's in a crap state, then the demo's not going to work, right? In theory. And we are researching eco simulation down here, and that is done. We got a bunch of hardware stuff we could do. I'm actually thinking we might have enough. Probably do have enough to do a full Tech Level 2 stationary console now. Oh, we got 2D 8-bit graphics, QuickTime events. I'm going to assume this is probably Tech Level 2. Let's take this off automation because I'd rather get this stuff done first. Here, let's do the special marketing for Biplane Battle 3. They're still working on that. They're starting on the bugs. They're on their last thing. They're almost on their last thing. And, we got to get, I got to market this again. We got to get that hype from 70 to 100 at some point. All right, so the game's ready, but it's not ready because we got to get these bugs out. We got marketing to do and all that. Pre-release with press, beautiful. And sound team's not done either of their stuff. So we're just waiting for the sound team to be done. And for QA to get rid of the bugs, of course. And what kind of game are we going to make next? Maybe, actually, we should probably do an eco sim, right? Would I want to wait? Nah, it's an eco sim. Not too worried about the graphics for an eco sim. Eco sim for the personal computer. We will call this Tycoon engine. Because I believe, and I could be wrong, but I believe an eco sim is a Tycoon game, right? Like this game that I'm playing right now. Would be an example of an eco sim. I think. I could be wrong, right? Just you don't generally hear people saying, oh yeah, there's a new eco sim coming out. I'm into that genre, right? Generally speaking, they're going to call it a Tycoon game or management game or something. You know what I mean? All right, so we can put this out now. I don't think there's really a reason to sit on it. I mean, I guess I could sit on it until this engine's ready. Polish it up a little more. Some pretty high scores there. Might be a good game. Hopefully it is. Only one way to find out. Hand it over to our publisher that we have an exclusive deal with. First time using the day-night cycle, skill trees, and light gun support. Getting good at action games, airplanes, world wars. Getting good at those. This is not totally saturated. It's somewhat saturated. All right, what are we looking at here? 93. This is definitely my best action game of this run, for sure. All right, so eco sim, I guess, then. Yeah, just because it's so completely unsaturated right now, right? We could do a sports game first. Now let's do an eco sim first. What works for eco sim? Do we have game development? Can we make the game within the game? We can. We will call this Crazy Games Tycoon, as one does. We will make this for adults. We'll probably do B+. We'll leave it a B for now because if I remember correctly, a lot of the features don't apply for eco sims, right? And since this is our first one, it's not going to be great. We're just looking to make sure that it's at least 70% for the achievement, right? That's all I'm really looking for here, if I'm being honest. Story doesn't matter. Other than that, though, I'm not sure where to move these. Game depth probably up. In theory, probably move those down. Put that there, maybe. Yeah, 10 out of 10. So we can make this size B. Let's make it size B. So this is going to be really cheap to make. Probably not going to be great. Oh, we got to include controller support. So I could cut password saves instead. Kind of cheaping out on this one. After last episode saying I'm role playing as someone who, respects their customers. And what do? I immediately cheap out on a game. The very next episode. But I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. Free update for soccer? Sure, why not? How close is that to being off the market? Maybe that was a waste. That might have been a waste. All right, so they're almost starting this research, and then we can do the engine thing, and then we can start updating some of our engines. Go large booth, Crazy Games Tycoon. Let's go driving simulator, My Plane Battle 3, both my consoles, which is going to might render what my marketing team is doing pointless. We made 131,000 from licensing that engine. That's good. What is the console? It's in it. So, I mean, it won't be pointless, but we're doing this just to get 6 hype. All right, the Nintendo is on the market. So that's a dev kit we're definitely going to want to buy because we are on historical console sales, right? So we know it's going to be good. Plus, it's tech level 2. And I do believe these engine features are tech level 2 there. So, yeah. We're going to start making tech level 2 games here pretty soon. But not all of them, because, if I want to have any games for my own console, Crazy Games Tycoon lost some sound points, whatever. Oh, probably should have done this earlier. I was too busy doing game reports and then talking about random stuff. As I do sometimes. Three Kingdoms is definitely doing well. That's definitely one of my more valuable IPs now. Biplane Battle 3 had a good week, but it's early. We will see where that ends up. All right, so let's market Crazy Games Tycoon. Let's just get it to 40. Definitely not going to worry about going any higher than that, right? Because I don't expect it to do very good, honestly. Luch Flight Sim off the market. That was my first simulator game, so the fact that it made $2 million, I'm thrilled with that. Like, just absolutely thrilled with that. We will do a beta demo. We will do a pre-release for the press. 50 to 70, but it'll end up better than that. It'll be over 70. It won't be over 80, I don't think, but it'll be over 70. At least I hope it'll be over 70. I need some more sound, people. That room is lagging behind, it seems. Ooh, I like this. Efficient and talented. That's a good combination of traits. Traits? Perks? Traits. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I think it's traits, though. Gameplay feature. Quick time events. Let's go. Okay, so that works. All right, so they're freed up right now. With them. All right, so both my consoles have a lot of hype. How is the selling? Oh, yeah, no. So I am not really going to support either of these tech level 1 consoles. I'm going to be honest. I mean, they're going to be out there. This one made money. It made $7 million. I'm sure the other one will make money too, but not a lot. But I can't see me putting a whole lot into either of those consoles, if I'm being honest. All right, so we got, what kind of game are we going to make next? What have we not made lately? What's popular? So, we're doing an eco sim now. We've done a couple of sims lately. I mean, we could do strategy. It's not that saturated. Platformers the anti-trend. I mean, sports, maybe? RPG wouldn't be terrible, but it's pretty saturated, right? Well, only 11. I mean, compared to now, skill is saturated, right? 25 games. Have I done? No, I have done an RPG not that long ago. 5th Fantasy is about to be out the market, though. We could do 6th Fantasy, and it did get a big boost to its IP value because it won Game of the Year last year, right? Or yeah, it would have been last year. So yeah, let's do an RPG. Let's do a tech level 2 RPG. So let's update that engine. Of course, if I do tech level 2, that means I can't put it out for either of my consoles. This is our prestige IP, so we want this for the best stuff. So we need to go personal computer, or anything that's tech level 2 or higher. It doesn't need to be PC specifically. Let's raise the sales price here up to 100,000, 5%. So if they want to, get this from me, they got to pay, because probably most engines won't have these tech level 2 things, right? Because they're relatively new. All right, so we are bug free, still 50 to 70. Eek. I don't think there's anything I can do to get that up at this point. I mean, it still might be over 70, but I mean, I can sit here and I can polish it forever, but I don't really want to do that. So let's put a demo out for Biplane Battle 3, get that hyped up a little more. All right, polish it till the end of the week, I guess. Then we'll put her out. 5th Fantasy's off the market. Perfect time to do 6th Fantasy. I don't know if this is going to be 70. All right, so I don't think I can really make any size B games anymore and expect them to be good. Okay, so it's over 70. I mean, and because it didn't cost us much to make, well, it'll still be still $1 million though. And so maybe it won't be profitable. Who knows? All right, regardless, it's another achievement, right? What does that achievement give us though? Was it worth it? 1% work rate, so everybody works a little faster. I know it's only 1%, but it matters. Oh, and hey, if you're enjoying this video, do me a favor, hit that like button. It helps me out a lot. Where are you at, 5th Fantasy? Right here. All right, so 6th Fantasy. Adults, fantasy. Do we want to throw a subtopic in there just for fun? Like dragons? Sure. Why not? Why not? RPG, let's go. All right, so we need to be tech level 2 or higher. So personal computers, tech level 2. Apple II is tech level 2. The NES is tech level 2. And the Commodore 64, basically. That's what this is. C63, but it's, pretty sure it's supposed to represent the Commodore 64. Yeah, let's go. Now, like I said, I will go back and do some tech level 1 games still, right? Because I want them for my consoles. Actually, probably the game I make after this one will be tech level 1, so that I can get a game for my new handheld. Oh, 21 of 20. All right, so am I going to cut a feature, or am I going to do my first size A game here? Huh. Oh my God, that's $800,000 in the difference. We're going to cut a feature. That's a little too much. That's a little too much. I mean, password saves for an RPG. Could you imagine how long a password would be for an RPG save? That just doesn't make sense. That's how I'm going to justify it to myself anyway. $800,000 is a lot at this point in the game, right? Like, to add $800,000 to my development cost, I don't think that's wise, right? I just don't. All right, let's do another update for Three Kingdoms. Chow Chow's Greed. That is selling really well still. It's made me $3 million in profit. Looks like Driving Simulator is going to be profitable. Biplane Battle 3 is kind of killing it right now. All right, so I'm going to do a TV spot for not for Crazy Games Tycoon, for 6th Fantasy. That's another $500,000. Well, it's funny. I'm not willing to spend $800,000 to make it size A, but I'm willing to spend $500,000 for marketing. Maybe that's a little hypocritical of me. Yeah, it is what it is. We'll see. We'll see if this works. See if this is a good idea, because this game's going to be expensive to make. Like, extremely expensive to make. Will it be worth it? Hopefully. Hopefully. All right, so it's up to 80 hype. I'm not going to do another TV spot. It's a little early for pre-release special marketing. I can do a demo for Crazy Games Tycoon, though. Which is, it's selling okay. I mean, it's the only eco sim on the market, right? It's kind of got a captive audience. Do I want to see if I can find another sound person for graphics, maybe. What? Ooh, only 12%, but that's really high, right? Plus, they'd be efficient. Better than having them sit there do nothing, right? In theory. Yeah, the sound team's actually keeping up pretty good now. That I added those 2 people last time. Okay, so efficient and talented. Those are 2 of my favorite traits, but unlucky never has critical work results. I wish I could get rid of that trait because the 2 traits, 2 good traits are really good, right? But it is what it is. All right. So this game, oh, another one. Okay. Wow, I did not it said only 12% success chance. I did not expect to get them that quick. All right, I should probably do the pre-release stuff for this. A lot of bugs to work out yet. All right, special marketing, 6th fantasy, beta demo, and a pre-release for the press. And okay, so this sound chip is coming. Okay, so the pre-release stuff went through. Still got a couple bugs to work out. All right, so what kind of game am I going to make next? I mean, I could in theory do another action. It is the trend, and it's not super saturated. I do a sim. Sims are pretty popular. Other than action, it's the next highest. There's not many on the market. So we'll do another sim. But I think we're just going to do tech level 1 probably, right? Because I want to put it out for my handheld, right? Like I said, I'm not going to worry about supporting these consoles, and I'm not. But I got to put some game out for it, right? I can't completely ignore it. I mean, I could, but I'm not going to. All right, so as soon as these bugs are gone, we'll take another look and see what the estimated review score is. All right, Chair Soccer's off the market. Yeah, we could probably Chair Soccer 2. I don't know, how much IP value did that have? I don't think it had a lot. All right, 80 to 100, 96 hype. I could do overhype. I could try my first overhype. So overhype, for anybody who's not aware, it's special marketing. You can only do it when the game, it's another $200,000. So you can only do it when the game already has 90 or better hype. And basically it can do nothing. It can just fail and you wasted $200,000. But if it works, your hype goes up to 200. But even then, if the game isn't that good, you'll lose fans. So it's risky. And $200,000 is a lot right now, but you know what? YOLO. So we'll wait for the overhype to go through, or for the result. Okay, so it worked. So it's at 200 hype. So provided that the game is good enough, and I mean it is 80 to 100, which means it'll be over, 90 probably. We got stars and everything. No, I think this was a good call. I think this is going to be a 95 or better. Although a lot of things that we were not experienced in, right? Which is going to bring that review down a little bit. So I'm thinking maybe 93. Hey, what did I say? I said 95, then I said 93. Split the difference, 94. There we go. All right, so develop a game. Which flight sim? It could. It's got no hype or no IP value yet. Chair Soccer actually has a little bit of IP value. Well, let's see if we can get it some IP value. Which flight sim 2. Airplanes. And we were going to do just the sim engine for this. Just tech level 1, because we want it to be for Chair Go, which is in development, but it's close to being done, right? All right, so story goes all the way down there. So let's just match what we did for Driving Simulator. Copy those, okay. Let's look at the letters for Driving Simulator. Very satisfied. More depth, more core. More depth, more core. I mean, that makes sense, I guess. And of course, Mission design, too easy. Mission design, too easy. So put this down and this down. A little closer to perfect. The fact that only 3 of the 11 sliders are where they're supposed to be, it's pretty concerning, right? Ooh, 19 to 20. That's, wow. Okay. I did not think that many would apply to a sim game, honestly. But here we are. All right, let's just bump this out right quick. I mean, we want it to be good, obviously. And I got to remember, I didn't do a game report there. I don't want to fall behind on my game reports again. All right, so we could do production and stuff. AA. I think I'm going to get through some more topics, though. Like, let's grab baseball, for example, right off the top. Do I want to do a TV ad for this? I mean, I could. Just one TV ad for it. Sure. I don't know. Is that a waste of $500,000? Maybe. Could quite definitely be. I don't know, though. We'll see. We'll find out. Let's do another Biplane Battle 3 one, because that's selling well. At least it was. No, it still is selling pretty well. Okay. Okay, so how much would it be to buy out Tadu at this point? Check. How much to buy Tadu? 66 million. I have 68. Technically, I can afford it. I mean, it's not like if I run out of money, I can just take out a loan, right? I want to see what happens to my publisher exclusive contract when I buy out Tadu, right? Oh, never mind, I can't. They reject all takeover offers. Oh, well, that's not good. Now we're locked into this publisher exclusive contract. Well, I think you can buy it out, right? Like I can get out of it. Cost me $6 million to get out of it. I'm assuming as it gets closer to its natural end date, that amount goes down. But that's me making an assumption. I could be wrong. Do I have a cleaning robot? Okay, I do. There. Chair goes, almost ready. Probably immediately make a tech level 2. Okay, 6 Fantasy is selling pretty well. Let's make sure it continues to sell pretty well by doing a free update for it. Man, that cost me $2 million to make, because you know the marketing, and everything applies to this, right? But I think we'll make money there, and more importantly, we're building our IP value, right? Which is very important. All right, so let's do it. No, there's no point in doing a demo for 6 Fantasy. It's already at a bajillion hype. Yeah, you can't, like, if you do a demo, it doesn't do anything no matter what, right? Because you can't, the only way you can get hype to go over 100 is with overhype. So what do we want to do here? It's a little early for pre-release. I'd like to get another person or another desk in here. It's taking them way longer than I would like to make these consoles. Feel like there's a lot of stuff in here that doesn't need to be in here, like furniture wise, I feel. Right? Am I crazy, or this doesn't need to be where it is? All right, can I squeeze another desk in there now? Sure can. All right, so is there any of those type of people on the market that are good? There is none. All right, well that gives my marketing team something to do. Technician, efficient. Let's go. Skilled workers, fine. 25% success chance, right? So we should be able to get one. Well, get 2 pretty quick. All right. Best graphics is me. Best soundtrack is me. Developer of the year is me. Publisher of the year is kind of me. Game of the year is also me, which is great because that's already one of my best IPs. And now it's got even more IP value because of one award. Right? Like, where's it at? Where are you at? 3 Kingdoms, up to 2.1 IP value. Wait, wasn't it already at 2. Oh, look at that. Also talented. And doesn't get cold and orderly. Doesn't make dirt and garbage. I mean, those last 2 are kind of whatever, right? I get one more. Oh, look at that. Stress averse and greedy. You know what? I don't even care. Those are fine. All right, so cancel task now. Now we can do our pre-release stuff. Lose Flight Sim 2. It's close enough, I feel. All right, but it's not done yet. Yeah, I'm going to need more QA. QA is definitely a slow point at this stage. And I mean, I could just build a second room, right? Down here. Second QA room. And that way I could have two. Like, I feel like we could fit quite a few desks in here. What helps when you collect that checkbox, Luch? This checkbox right there. All right, that's 14. Well, 14 is not much more than 13. I mean, I could just make it the whole length of this thing, but then I don't have room for a training room anymore, right? If I do that. I mean, I could definitely fit more desks in here if I move the furniture around. How many more? Actually, this is kind of too small for a training room already, right? That's what I'm gonna tell. That's what I'm telling myself anyway. Right, now we can fit some Q. Oh wow, 32. Okay, 32 is more than 13. I'm pretty sure. All right, Loose Flight Sim is almost ready. We're definitely gonna want to search for some QA people now. Game testers. All right, that's going to be all for this episode. Let me know. Do you think Loose Flight Sim is going to be any good? Was it worth it to put all that money into Six Fantasy? Should I have put even more money in it? When this console is done, should I immediately make a Tech Level 2 stationary? Let me know in the comments if you have any opinions there, folks. Hit the like button if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Most importantly, be good to each other. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.